what's going on, guys? It's Racer bringing another Need for Speed Rivals video, and today we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of Need for Speed Rivals and what they are and what they could potentially be. And from these, just a precursor, this is actually, I'm recording this a month before the game comes out, so it should be going up in the following days around that time. So this is just basically a month out. There's very little information they could be showing off more than we already know, unless there's something. I have noticed on their Facebook page that there is something that seems very interesting that I might be looking at a video, because they said it's something they're going to announce, which is kind of interesting because it's literally a month away from the release of the game. So first off, cons. We're going to go with cons because I don't know. I rather not end it on a low note. So first off, cons. It is not that deep a personalization as people wanted from they got from Underground or Most Wanted. It's just not there. They have made a note on this. They're saying that they have control of the future series of the games, and they definitely are going to bring back customization in the next game. Some guy or a person, a fellow YouTuber, his name is Left Trigger UK or Black Panther. He actually went to Eurogamer and talked to Marcus Nielsen, and he asked about the possibility of Need for Speed Underground, and said that is something that they're definitely looking towards, and they're knowledgeable about it, and they know what it is. So it's not like Criterion or Black Box where they're just kind of ignoring you. They actually address it, which is the best thing. If they address it and let you know that you're being validated, that's just one step closer getting to it. So that's just one of the cons where, but even on that con, you still have a high note for that. So second con, internet connection. If you don't have a very good internet connection, you're not gonna be able to play online, and it's not different than just having an internet connection. You actually have to have a download speed of 582 kilobytes per second. Some people don't realize this, but a lot of people don't have really good internet connection, and if you don't have good internet connection, you can't play online with other people, because it's play online with other people the way that the game is setting up to be, where it's seamlessly single-player, multiplayer, so it's hard to kind of match that together with it and working well. So that's another con. So sorry for anyone that doesn't have good internet connection. I feel you, because I have the same issue. I'm actually upgrading my internet so I can actually play this game hopefully a lot smoother. Third con, for anyone looking towards next gen or PC. Current gen not so much, because it's kind of already a thing. For next gen PC, you're gonna have to be capped at 30 frames per second because of All Drive, which is the giant overlay system which lets you play with everyone at one time and everyone be doing their own thing. So, and they said the reason they're doing that, because if they didn't and they try pushing 60 frames per second, they have to push back the graphic fidelity a lot. And I think if they can make it a smooth 30, then it's fine. I've seen many games that actually run at 30 frames per second. If it's consistent 30, it always stays at 30, and it's smooth, you have motion blur and all that stuff, it can actually compensate for that. So that's just one con. But if they can fix it, and I imagine on PC, they'll definitely lift that very soon. And who knows, they might even do where you can do that. I know that happened with Need for Speed The Run, where they had a patch release, and it kind of removed the cap, and people kind of worked around it. So I'm trying to think of different cons, but I imagine people that are griping, this is not going to please. These are not the other con. If you're an Underground fan or a Most Wanted fan, this is probably not going to be the game for you. But if you are a High Stakes fan or any of the older ones prior to Underground series, then you're definitely going to want to buy this game. So we're going to move to the pros now, which there are a lot. I'm not trying to fanboy this game. I'm just saying that it looks like it's going to be really good. I could tell from Most Wanted that Most Wanted was going to be a burnout, but this game truly looks unique. So first pro, it has something for every Need for Speed fan minus Underground series. So you have elements from Most Wanted, which has the speed points and that system, the multiplayer. The elements from The Run, look fidelity-wise, it looks pretty much similar because it's running off the same engine, just a newer version of it. And people from Hot Pursuit, it has cops versus racers, and I think that's just some good pros. If it's a good mix of the past 4 or 5 games that have come out, and if you can kind of take the best parts from each one of those games and make one really great game, then that should be enough incentive to buy it. So moving on to the second pro is it looks fun. I don't know. I guess that's kind of not really. I mean, people have played it. They said it feels good. The cars are awesome, and there's awesome cars, and they have the Lamborghini Verano. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's such a fancy name. But if you can't pronounce it, then you can't afford it, in my book. And so, yeah, it looks really good. The cars look awesome. I love the way the cars are looking. We're going to be getting Lamborghinis and Porsches and Ferraris, so we'll have that classic rivalry back. Insert, there, right there. So, another pro is Ghost Games is the developer behind this, and they look so much more into Need for Speed than Criterion and Black Box were. Criterion, they kind of were when they went to their expos or they went to their went to like ask questions, they were very hesitant to ask because they weren't making a Need for Speed game. Hot Pursuit was a Need for Speed game. It was True Blood Need for Speed. It was Need for Speed. It was pretty much, it was like the successor to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, the original Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. So the fact they did that good job with Hot Pursuit, I was ecstatic when they announced Most Wanted. But after I played it, I could clearly tell it was Burnout Paradise, and they probably were working on a different Burnout Paradise or a different Burnout game when they had to do this. So, and so Ghost Games just looks like they're going to be doing a really good job at this game. So, moving on to after that, I think we have some other pros. Is the multiplayer and single player just looks amazing. It's on next gen, so it's going to look great for PC users. Anyone that plays on PC that has a really good system, this game's going to look amazing because it's a next gen game. I think that's about it for all the pros. Just great cars. Personalization is back, so that's first time personalization is back since if you don't count Shift 1 and 2, it's been a while. So it's been almost 4 or 5 years. So that's just a great addition. Need for Speed Rivals to me looks amazing. The last thing I probably talk about is the high stakes system where if I'm out with another friend and he's a cop, I'm a racer, and I'm building up points and I'm trying to use this for buying things, which is another great thing. Is you can have cash. It's basically cash where you have to get this much money to buy rims or new cars, and if you have this kind of, you get taken out, they take it from you. So it's just one of those really cool things where you kind of have to have this risk and reward system, which is something that I want in racing that hasn't been there for a really long time. So, but that's it for this one, guys. So please like, comment, subscribe. Check out all my other stuff. I have Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. It's all on my YouTube page, so check that out. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave some comments down below. Ask me anything. If it involves Need for Speed, I probably know a lot about it. So thanks, guys.